Ow!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to one of our very own podcasts. I'm here
Podcast.
with Rob and Clap.
Hello.
Hola.
Clap's getting high.
I'm not. It's a hookah pipe with herbs in it.
Yeah, herbs, whatever.
Yeah, herbs. Is that what the kids call them these days?
I wouldn't know if I get the bastard thing started.
So, Rob,
Yes.
we've been playing a lot more Borderlands 2 on the PC recently.
You give away our secret
What secret?
that we're not playing on Xbox anymore.
People know that. They'll know on this podcast that we're lying, and they'll be like, but we can see that you're on the Xbox version. You've got all the buttons in there. So we know.
Well,
Because we're using pads.
oh yeah,
Are we?
I am.
I aren't.
I'm using my pad on mine.
I am, yeah.
Well, it's a shame that I recorded it from my point of view, isn't it? Really.
See, as much as I love PC gaming now, I can't be doing with the keyboard and mouse controllers.
I'm sure we've just alienated all our WASD elite Twitch freaks.
Well, don't get me wrong, the keyboard setup does work on some games. Like me and Rob have been playing loads of Civilization, and it works brilliantly on that.
You couldn't play that with a pad, though, could you?
Oh God, no! But that's where it works brilliantly. But for games that I already know and love,
Very true.
I think you're a little wrong, but
well,
each
you
to their
would.
own. You know?
I like I like PC controls, but I have to admit I just enjoy more sitting comfortably with my controller because it just works,
Yes.
and I don't really lose that much more of a reaction time or anything like that, and I don't get wrist ache from frantically slamming my mouse left and right, just going like, "Come on!"
To be fair, we don't play competitive all that much, do we?
No.
Oh hell no!
And when we do, oof.
Hey, we were good. It's Pat Sharp who's a cunt. It's not our fault, is it?
Him and Dale Winton, there's something going on there.
That was more like a question at the end there, Rob. Like, is it?
Is
Is it
it?
our fault? I'm questioning it.
I'm not.
I'm questioning it.
I'm not really sure. Could be us. Could be them.
Anyway,
Find out.
we've been doing a lot more PC gaming as a group recently. Most notably on Far Cry 3, which was released the other day in the UK. It's been out for
Far
about a
Crizzle
week.
the Third.
Yeah, it's been out for about a week in the States. And all of us are thoroughly enjoying it. Rob's doing a playthrough on our channel, so go and check that out.
The other channel.
The other channel, yeah, there'll be a link in the doobly-doo.
Down here. Down there.
The doodly
somewhere.
do.
Yeah, Clap's completed it already.
I. It was very, very, very good, and I have to say, just on talking about Far Cry 3, I love Vass. He is such an in-depth character, and he's so intimidating yet somehow relatable. It's horrible.
Relatable.
Just some of the things he says make sense.
Uh,
Some of the statements that he says is just at the same time as psychotic as it is, it makes sense.
If you take my family hostage, I will kill you.
Are you some kind of mentalist?
That's my job.
Yeah, he's the dedicated
He's a
mentalist.
mentalist.
But
Well-
yeah, I would have normally bought a game like that on Xbox, but I bought it on PC, like the others, and it's such a beautiful game. Even on relatively low settings, it looks amazing. So God knows what it's like on Ultra.
If that's done with CryEngine 3, can you imagine how good Crysis 3 is going to look?
Oh.
Yeah.
Crisis
Oh.
2, though, was a bad game.
Oh, yes. Hell yes.
Didn't play it.
I didn't get on with that at all. It was poo.
I didn't like number one, though, so...
See, I bought number 1 in the sales recently for like £2, and it just won't run properly on my machine. It's like, it just won't do it.
It's Crisis.
It's relatively old now, really. Crysis number 1. I mean, it's what, 6, 7 years old?
Yeah.
It was ridiculous, though, when it released.
Oh, yeah. I mean, nothing can play it, but now it's just like everything's just like, yeah. We can
Crisis.
trounce that. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of Crysis and Crytek, though, they've given the go ahead for a CryEngine based version of Time Splitters.
That is spectacular news.
Whereas it won't be what some would call an official game. It's a team of people who are setting out to recreate Time Splitters in the CryEngine. And from what I've heard so far, they are looking to build everything that's in every Time Splitters game into one.
As long as I can play as a goldfish-headed person brandishing a brick, I'll be fine.
I want to be the guy that says, "I said no ketchup." That would make me very happy.
Yeah, so they're looking to. They've said they've already gone through the people who they've got on the team, and they're still looking for more people. But they said they've already got the right amount of people, but they'd be welcome to more. And it's going to be a big project, if you ask me. They're going to go out and rebuild all 3 games into what is, as we've seen with Far Cry 3, a very big and powerful engine.
Everything's going to be like water flow. Oh, that'd be great. The goldfish bowl will spill water as he runs with DirectX 11.
Shoot him in the head and it shatters.
Yeah, all the water spills out on the floor as there's a goldfish flopping around.
What I do remember on the old Time Splitters is if you did a headshots only mode and there was someone on the other team with that goldfish guy, you could only shoot the fish in the bowl, and only that would count as a headshot.
Oh,
it was a bit of a cheap character, really, but it was really fun.
Yeah. So I'm quite looking forward to any further information on that. I'm going to get in touch with them and see if we can get an interview with them, maybe.
That'd be quite cool.
Yeah. So keep your eyes open, people.
Online multiplayer. That'd be good.
Of course, it'll be online multiplayer.
That is going to be very competitive on PC. Really competitive.
As long as there isn't a shit rank system on it.
Yeah.
As long as it's good, straight up arcade fun. You know, like the original. Then that'd be fine.
I remember the original being the only game that I really properly enjoyed editing on and playing on my own maps. Everything else just seems too
The map editor was brilliant on those games.
Oh, yeah.
But they haven't had online multiplayer, have they? Yet. I mean, you could on the
What they tried to do on in the later days of like the PS2 is they did have the network connectivity thing.
I could never get that to work.
Oh, no.
No one could. It was crap.
Shit, yeah.
It's like it's connecting to the internet on the Dreamcast.
Hey, you insult my Dreamcast, I'll kill you.
I have a Dreamcast. I'm insulting my own Dreamcast as well.
I will cut you.
Rob,
I will cut you.
Rob, have you got a Dreamcast?
No, but
there we go.
I have the fondest memories. I don't know what happened to mine, actually.
I never had a Dreamcast. You were the lucky ones.
Oh, it was. I don't know if it was luck to have a Dreamcast. The most fun I remember playing was something about toys and the little games you can play on the save game cartridges. That was about it. And then mine broke.
You are a sycophant. You have no soul.
I'm going to explain why cats howl at me.
And children.
Children, yes. Here you go, here's your balloon. Never forget that day. Never forget that.
No, mate.
So hopefully we will get more news on the Time Splitters thing pretty soon. I reckon next year we'll see a lot more on that.
I would rather the people sign the petition and we get the proper HD collection.
Yeah, there is that petition. We'll put a link for that.
Because that would be better. Actual,
I can actually remember some of the missions from the original Time Splitters, especially Future Perfect.
Well, I was playing Future Perfect on the GameCube emulator last night.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't run full speed because it just doesn't. The emulator's a bit naff for that. But, on my TV, it looked brilliant. So if they do a HD collection, that'd be good. But in that same sense, if people are going to build it from the ground up, a remake of all 3 games, I'd be very interested to see how they did that as well.
Do you know which CryEngine it'll be in?
I'm not entirely sure. They haven't really said. They've just said the CryEngine at the moment.
Mind you, CryEngine 1 was quite good.
It was pretty damn good for the time.
I'm guessing they'll probably do it in CryEngine 3, looking at how it runs on even, like, I mean, my system's, 2 years old? And that runs pretty damn well on that.
It's like on
CryEngine
Far Cry 3, I've got the settings on the high settings, and mine runs like a dream.
Oh.
Like a dream.
Yeah,
I think that you were right about the whole bit about me getting high at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Well, going back to Far Cry.
Yeah.
Because I bought the digital deluxe edition, right? And it comes with all the shit DLC. And I was playing it, I was like, where is that? Where is the stuff I bought?
Like all the DLC you paid extra for.
Yeah, I was like, maybe it needs a code. So I was looking through my emails, like, for game, and I was like, no, they haven't put any in there. I wonder. So this has gone on for a few days. I was looking for this code, and I was like, surely it should have come by now.
Yeah.
Well, apparently you just put in the same registry code as to register your game, like the CD key, and it unlocks it. I was like, what?
Would that run the same for everybody if they realised that that was the actual truth? So they just put their own CD codes in, like, yeah, free DLC for everyone.
I don't know. I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Tell you what doesn't make sense. Ubisoft.
Yes, yeah.
Ubisoft in general don't make sense.
Uplay. Really?
It is.
Really?
The only thing I like about Uplay is that you can use the score on it to unlock things for in games, and it like goes across platform. But why do you have to be connected to the internet 24/7 to even play it?
No, why is Uplay
stupid.
there? Why can't that game be on Steam? A system which we know works.
Even like abroad when it is on Steam, because the UK is the only place that doesn't get it on Steam. It still has Uplay.
Does it?
Yeah.
Why? Why does Uplay exist?
This is a general announcement to Ubisoft. Please stop making shit DRM and punishing us as consumers, and do something worthwhile, please.
It's like Uplay's even on the Wii U stuff in it.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I was watching them play
Oh,
through
shit.
Zombie U, and yeah, that's got a lot of Uplay stuff on that.
Well, so was the Xbox games and that as well. So
I hate Uplay with such a passion. It's just so lame.
That's a good note for this, isn't it? Really. First, topic of the first subject of the day: how much we hate Ubisoft and Uplay.
no,
It's right though, isn't it?
It is right.
I like Ubisoft. I like the games they make. I just think they're a bit backwards in some ways.
I'm sure a
You
member of
say
staff will take
backwards.
offence if you say that.
You say backwards, I say shit.
Well,
That's the way shit normally tends to fly.
Well, what I'll say is, if Ubisoft, you are indeed listening, you can drop us a friendly comment, and we will get back to you. Never. We will get back to you as soon as you stop using Uplay.
I will send you my photo shoot models.
Oh,
on
don't!
the Titanic.
Don't.
No!
You'll
Like
go
one of their French
blind!
ladies.
Bed me like one of your French girls.
Oh.
Rob, it's tasteful, Rob. It's tasteful.
Nothing you've ever done is tasteful. Nothing you have ever done has been tasteful.
Well, ever since you outed me out as a Nazi, I don't think anything I would do will ever be tasteful.
Hey, a drug dealing Nazi. Get it right.
Sorry, let's dig farther down.
To all of your Aryan friends.
All my blonde-haired, blue-eyed friends. Fight the power.
I probably should put a disclaimer there that he's not really a Nazi.
No, he's not.
No, I am not a racist. I'm not a Nazi.
Well, let's not go too far. I said you want a Nazi.
Oh dear.
Uh,
At least you got me up a layer of soil, Rob. Thank you.
yeah, you're just like one layer above hell.
Hell yeah.
Hell.
See, whereas I've been saying we've been playing a lot more PC, the one game we have been going back to on the Xbox 360 is Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
The clap said he'd never buy it ever.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Clap said he'd
I
never
know.
buy that, but he's bought it, and we've all been playing a lot of the online mode on that because, frankly, it is brilliant.
It is.
I'll
good.
take back what I said about Black Ops. Black Ops is the better of the franchise. Black Ops is fun.
Yes.
It's not stupid and broken. It's just fun. That's what it needs to be.
What I enjoyed about the first Black Ops was some of our custom games.
Oh yeah.
If we had got some those captured,
That was gold. That was
gold.
Always believe. Sorry.
I always remember when we made the custom classes, I put one with a gold AK. I tried to call it the Saddam and it wouldn't let me.
Can you make custom games on Blops 2?
Yes, you can. We'll have to do some of them.
Shenanigans.
But yeah, we're having a good time with that. The zombies mode was fun as hell. Transit mode was fun. And the online mode itself is it seems very balanced to us, except for when people work in teams. Teamwork is not good.
No, it's not our strong point, at least.
Well, when we see a group of 5 running around and killing people,
They've all got submachine guns as well because they can lay down so much fire.
Saying that though, today they've released a patch which nerfs the SMG.
Thank Christ! I got fed up of being took out by SMGs and yeah.
Clap.
But on the whole, multiplayer is a big improvement from any of the last installments. I think so, anyway.
It's a bit iffy though.
At times, it's a bit iffy, yes.
Like, I think there's a problem with lag compensation and that.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be shooting people, nothing happens.
Yeah, the last time we played it, there was people lagging out, and all of a sudden they'd jump like 3 feet to the left, and then I'd be sprayed with bullets and dead. That annoyed the crap out of me, that one did.
Yeah. Well, on the whole, though, we are enjoying that game.
It is very good.
But the original sale price is still more than every other game on the market. So what I would do...
Together?
Well, yeah, it's like £45, isn't it?
I think it's $42.99, isn't it?
Well, around that mark, which is still more than $39.99. I know it's only a few quid, but it's a few quid more.
The really crap new Clint Eastwood movie. A few quid more.
A few quid more.
A fistful of quids and a fistful of quids.
A fistful of fivers.
Fistful of roll-ups.
What?
So, other than that game, we've been playing PC games mainly.
Mm-hmm.
Because another fine example is Borderlands 2. It looks so much better than the Xbox counterpart.
I told you.
And the DirectX 11 is fantastic.
Yes.
It's so ridiculously simple just to see like fluid moving on the screen, but it adds a little bit more.
Well, when
which
you
is
open
really,
the
really
toilets
nice.
and all the shit flows out.
Yeah, that just sells it for me. I mean, you know, I'd love to see flowing shit in my games. If only more games had flowing poo.
And it's like, I never really knew about the golden shift key thing, and the lads introduced this to me yesterday. And some of the guns you can get out of those golden chests is fucking amazing.
They are something else. Especially my rocket launcher that fires itself at the end of it when you reload it.
Yeah.
Just goes fires off like an RPG.
Aperture.
Rupiger.
Yeah. So, Borderlands 2, good. Like I
Very
said.
good. I would put that down as one of my games of the year.
That is very good shout.
Yeah, because I never really liked the first one at all.
Really?
I didn't like it. It was too slow to start for me.
I thought it was fantastic once it got going.
I'm saying me and Rob, we got quite far into that. The only thing we haven't done on it was we didn't finish Secret Armory and we didn't do Claptrap Revolution, did we?
No.
That was the only two we didn't do. We did Zombie Island of Dr. Ned and what was the other one?
Mad Moxie's.
That's it, Mad Moxie.
But yeah, I really didn't feel the first one, but the second one is just fantastic. I really, really like this one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and the thing is, we can play on it for hours, and it's still just as fun. So I will put that out there as one of my games of the year.
One of.
Honestly, I couldn't nail it down to just one.
If I had to nail down to one game of the year for me so far, it would be... Sorry, my two favourite games of the year has been Assassin's Creed 3 and Far Cry 3. Definitely.
Far Cry 3 is a good show. Mind
Very,
you,
very good
I've
game.
only just started it to really call it. And I mean, this year we've had, what? Mass Effect 3,
Max Payne 3
Max Payne. Was that this year or last year?
this
Yeah,
year.
that's this year.
Oh, it's been a long year. What else have we had? Sorry, I'm just scanning Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
The Darkness 2, did anyone play that?
No.
Neither.
I played the demo, that was about it.
What about Serious Sam 3?
Yes.
Nah, I never played it.
I bought it on the Xbox Live Arcade, and it's very good. However, I wouldn't say it's up there for Game of the Year. It's good, but it's nothing outstanding. It takes the original form and brings it up to date. But
Speaking of arcade, sorry,
yeah,
Fable the Journey, wasn't that supposed to be released on arcade?
No.
Oh, right, I thought it was an arcade game, so I saw it on disc in Morrison's for like £15.
is it a Connect thing, that one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Connect only thing. I'm just like, no, still not gonna go. I pulled a face as I was doing it, just like looking at it, just going like, nah. I still couldn't make my mind up to buy it.
What else came out? We had. No.
Was the Metal Gear HD collection this year?
Yes.
That's up there for me.
Is it?
It is.
Is it? Is it? Sorry, I didn't seem to want to be that shocked, but
What about Euro Truck Simulator 2?
Oh, don't. Just saying the name gets me nursing a semi.
that is wrong on so many levels. Just wrong.
I mean, I haven't played them, but we have had the Walking Dead episodes this year.
They looked quite good. I never played them though.
I'm not so mad on those ones.
No, I mean, from what I've seen, it doesn't look like my kind of gig, but you know.
You give me Monkey Island for a point-and-click adventure game, then yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm not so mad on those story games. It's all like Back to the
what
Future,
else have
which I
we
know
had?
Rob loved.
We have had quite a lot.
Oh, we had Black Ops as well.
Yeah, we had
obviously.
Black Ops.
Scribblenauts is being released soon, hopefully in the UK.
Can't wait.
Unlimited on PC.
And on that one, you can make your own things to spawn, can't you?
Yeah, I think you have to be connected to Steam to save your creations and stuff
So
like
you
that.
know what I'm going to create as soon as we get it?
Clap.
Clap! So I'm going to be able to spawn clap at any time.
Speaking of creating
Yeah.
story, my mum went to in London yesterday, and she went to the Lego shop.
Yeah.
They've got an awesome back wall where you can make your own Lego figurines for £3.50 in a 3 blister pack.
What?
Yeah, you pick out like your shirt and your hands and like your face and your hair and your legs and whatnot, and you can make your own little 3 blister pack of Lego men.
That is
Absolutely class for
awesome.
£3.50.
I'd do that.
So much better than buying those things for like £2. Those minifigure collections.
I would do that.
Oh man, I wish the Lego shop was still around in Birmingham.
We should build one out of Lego. Just like the whole shop made of Lego.
Don't touch the door handle. Oh.
Saying that, the
We'll never
PS
hear that
Vita
now.
came out this year, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was February this year.
And it's quite good. I like it. If it had more games, that is.
Yeah, that's the
How many
thing.
games are out for that?
What?
How many games are out for that? I know Blops 2 come out for it, didn't it?
Do you want an exact amount or just like a rough estimate?
No, it's a rough estimate.
I've got about 7.
God.
I don't know how many's out. I couldn't tell
It's
you.
like the other day on the bus, he showed me Metal Gear 2 on there. And it is amazing on the Vita. The only thing that's a bit iffy is the back touchpad thing. That works for leaning. and that
I don't-
doesn't work at all.
You could probably turn that off though if I looked.
Yeah, but to look at and to play, it was really, really nice.
The best thing about it is the fact that it just goes into power save without turning off.
Yeah.
So you could just jump in and jump out of your
And
game.
I'll be
That's
honest,
quite cool.
the screen on it is one of the best that I've ever seen on any device. It's a really beautiful
Oh
screen.
yeah,
It's,
I've seen the demo models and stuff. The screen is fantastic.
I like it.
Yeah. I like it quite a lot, and it'd be even better if it had more games.
From what I hear, Black Ops is dreadful on it though.
I mean, I saw the advert yesterday, but I'm not sure.
Gaming related news: BioShock Infinite has been delayed again.
This is depressing.
It is depressing, but it was due out this year, and the reason they've delayed it is because there's still more bugs for them to fix.
I suppose that's good. Really, they're not going to release it with bugs and then patch it afterwards. They'd rather release a completed game.
Yeah, but wasn't that what they said like the first time Duke Nukem was delayed?
That obviously had a lot of bugs for 3 years.
And when it originally came to the surface, it was shit anyway.
3 years. It was delayed for 3 years.
Yeah, it felt like 3, 4, 5 years, wasn't it?
It was delayed
way
for 12
beyond.
years.
12 years was it? Oh right.
Duke Nukem Forever was 12 years.
Wow, how can they delay something for 12 years and it's still so awful?
Because they gave up and Gearbox bought it out and it was still shit.
Oh dear.
Well, there's only so much polishing on a turd, isn't there?
Yeah.
Smooth.
Honestly,
that turd
Serious
looks
Sam
mighty shiny.
3 is more Duke Nukem than Duke Nukem ever was.
Oh, controversial.
Not really.
But
It's
But
the
it is
truth.
though. It is though. Let's be honest.
I hope Duke Nukem's laid to rest now. That's its swan song.
No, they're doing
gone.
another one.
Ah,
Yeah, but they're doing it from scratch, but Gearbox, so it might be good.
no,
Emphasis on the might there.
Well, I never liked Duke Nukem, so.
I
Ever.
like
Well-
3D to an extent, but it got way too repetitive after a while.
Right.
So, BioShock Infinite, from what I've seen of that so far, it looks mind blowing.
It looks a lot better than number 2. I did enjoy number 2, but not that much. I have to admit.
It's
I
like
didn't
the
like
first
the whole
one.
Big Daddy thing.
First one was a brilliant game. What I'll never forget about that is the initial trip down into what's the city called underwater?
Rapture.
Yeah, that first trip into Rapture.
Oh god, yes.
That was phenomenal. My
I
only
liked how
problem
creepy.
with it was a very dark game and it was very stroby.
It was.
I liked how scary the first one is. The second one didn't have the same tension. Sort of like Dead Space.
It's like I couldn't play 1 or 2 all the way through because it was way too dark and stroby. And the third one looks fantastic. You know, that'll be a case of I'll buy that and I'll be able to play that to death because it's based outside in the daylight.
See, I much prefer to watch people play BioShock games than I do play them.
Why?
I don't know. I get bored of it. Like, I like the atmosphere and everything, and the environments. It's just like it doesn't feel very good to play.
Looks like I'm doing a
No.
playthrough then.
Oh, one thing we haven't spoken about on PC: Hotline Miami.
Oh, Hotline Miami! What a very unknown release to many. You only
And
found
it's
out
now
about
on
it
sale,
from me.
50% off.
Yeah, you
I know.
only found out about it from me.
Yeah, I did.
It-
And I
it-
instantly bought it.
Rob
You
wouldn't
didn't-
like it because it's very frustrating.
Oh yes, it's
And I have the
aggravating.
patience of like. No, I haven't got anything. Sorry.
You've got the patience of an earthquake.
It's like an ultraviolet NES game.
Yeah.
Ultraviolent, even, not ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet. Wow.
Ultraviolent.
God, it's like a raven here.
It's just blue.
So blue, I can't see anything else.
Everything's just varying shades and hues of blue.
It honestly though, it's a good little bit of fun. A nice little bit on the side, if you would.
Oh.
Ooh. Cheeky.
If you're looking for something to have a quick mash on, I'd point you in the direction of that. Plus, controller support has now been added for that.
I personally don't like the controller support on it.
The
Personally,
button
it feels
assignment's
too
a bit
twitchy.
shit, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it is. I'd rather use my mouse and keyboard for that one. See, we're not all bigots of the keyboard here. We're all.
You are a
know,
bigoted man!
You bigot!
Oh dear.
One
I'd
thing
like
we
Miami,
can
then.
look forward to after Christmas is another Steam sale.
Oh yes.
Definitely.
Oh no. I might as well just give them my bank account details and say, give me one of everything, because I'll probably end
The
up
thing
having
is,
it.
I have to stop using PayPal. Because
Oh, yeah.
yesterday I got a phone call from them. I had so much money that I hadn't paid for at all. It hadn't taken it from my bank account. It had just been building up.
I don't like how it does that, because you can look at your bank account and it's just like, oh wow, I've bought a lot and I've got quite a lot left, and all of a sudden it takes straight and it's just like, minus £37.40. Oh shit.
Yeah.
There goes my money for
It's
the week.
it's too easy to spend money with PayPal.
It is.
See, on mine, it allocates it straight away.
I've changed mine to that now, so it doesn't wait. It just takes it out instantly.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
So that works out all right for me. But you guys are stuffed, so you know whatever.
And you're boned.
No,
So-
okay, now it's all paid off. I just don't want to use it ever again.
Just out of
sold
curiosity,
yourself
how
to
much
pay
did
off
you owe?
the debt.
Well, no, a very angry Indian man called up my house. My sister
Right.
answered, and she couldn't understand him. She went, "Look, there's a very angry Indian man on the phone who wants to speak to you." I had to do lots of shouting just to get through to the guy, but
How much did you owe just out of...
it was
Intrigue.
£25.35.
Wow. The multi-billion company was pissed because you owed them £25.
Well, apparently it's not
And
PayPal.
35 pence.
It's not PayPal's problem. It's the company that you owe the money to.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
So does a PayPal work like a giant creditor then?
pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah,
They're a very elaborate middleman.
yeah.
Oh, right. I
That's
didn't
the
know
way it
that.
works, and there we go. You all know that I've been in debt for £25. That is the first time in my life I've ever been in debt.
And 35p.
Oh, watch out, we've got a badass over here.
And the price of 2 chumps.
Chomp!
Yeah, they just charge him a chump a day in interest.
If we don't get it in the post,
Now,
we're breaking your legs.
recently we've seen the release of the Wii U from Nintendo. They claimed it was a revolutionary console design that would really push the boundaries of household gaming. But it hasn't at all.
Wii U!
Let's face it, if you don't buy the really expensive console, you've got a broken machine.
Well,
Because you can't run anything on it. You need to buy an external hard drive to plug into it.
yeah.
Did you see how it was bricking people's consoles?
Yeah, on
the
day one
update?
in the States, it was bricking people's consoles.
No way.
Yeah.
Because you have to do an
Jesus.
obligatory update as soon as you turn it on.
Yeah.
It's a massive update that takes forever to download. And people were thinking, because the status bar had stopped moving, and it had been like it for a while, they thought the console had crashed. So they just turned it off. Then it wouldn't turn back on.
Wow. Well done, Nintendo.
It's good planning, that.
I must admit, I was looking forward to the Wii U, but the more I saw about how flawed it was, I'm just thinking, I'll just wait till next year.
I was
No.
intrigued by it on initial release, but seeing how awkward it is to people who are doing playthroughs.
Have you seen the mashup that Rob as King of Sweden has got for his? He's
No.
literally got like duct taped wires into his controller so he can capture the video from it. It looks an absolute mess.
It essentially works out to just being a giant DS, doesn't it, really?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, me dog's off. Me dog's off.
Only
You might hear a whoop
Ooh,
whoop as I send a photo to you guys of the setup.
Ah! I forgot I changed mine to that revolver sound.
what?
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
That's how you record the Wii U.
it just looks so naff.
What is that?
It's a camera mounted to it.
That's what I... Yeah. Wow. And I thought I was having trouble capturing Far Cry last night.
But
wow.
for a while I've said that Nintendo had dropped the ball, and okay, this one does output to HDMI finally. But
I think. Sorry.
No.
I think the bad call by Nintendo lately is that they've announced next month they're bringing out a Wii U Slim model.
Already?
Like a really, no, sorry, not Wii U Slim, the old Wii Slim.
But they're
like
not making games for it anymore, so what's the point?
Exactly. They're not making the games, and it's not a good system anyway, so why bother?
If anyone wants one, I've got one downstairs I can have.
I've got a broken one that works for about 10 minutes and then bricks itself.
At least you got a functioning doorstop there.
Yeah. Well, no, it ain't even that heavy, is it? It's more like a chock.
Alright, you can...
Makes an interesting paperweight.
Not really, it's quite long.
Alright, it has no use. It is a useless white object sitting on my shelf with wires attached to it.
No, you could use it as a cool blue light now and then. Oh.
Just connect it to the internet and watch it pulse from afar.
Yeah.
101 alternate uses for your Wii U. A blue pulsing light in the corner of the room.
You can imagine
Why?
it's a really
We don't
basic
know.
Cylon.
Wow, my Wii has reached artificial intelligence. That's amazing considering how weak it is.
Whoa.
A word of warning to all of our listeners, actually. If you've got a PS3 that you no longer want, and it is one of the old, fat 80 gig models, do not go trading it in because you will only get £20 for it.
That is shocking, that is really shocking.
They just bin them.
All they do is they take a unit and then they bin it.
Why though? When it's still a system. I mean, okay, as crap as the system it is, it still works.
It's a very
system.
It's a very crap system, I'll be honest.
I like mine.
You never use yours.
I use it for watching Blu-rays. And playing
It's an
Journey.
oversized.
The PS3 was made for being a media player first and then a games console second. It's obvious with the amount of pointless updates that you have to download.
Yeah, that's a bit awkward. But...
It's like that one time Clap came over to mine and said, "Oh, you should play Killzone 3. It's really, really good."
Yeah.
And we put it in, and it said there were 7 updates that were all 500 meg each.
We just didn't bother.
Yeah.
It was great, just like, nah.
Yeah, the first time you start Metal Gear 4, that's
Oh god,
ridiculous.
the install time on that just takes forever.
It's about 40 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, and you have to watch Old Snake smoke cigarette after cigarette while you're waiting.
Which, you know, I usually have to pay for that, but...
Thanks. Choked on my hookah.
on your hooker?
On my hookah.
That's what I said, your hooker. Did you just choke on your hooker?
I'm smoking a hookah, yes.
And one notable complaint recently that keeps coming up with the PS3 is Skyrim. Because there isn't any support at all on the PS3 for Skyrim. There's none of the DLC that PC and Xbox 360 are getting.
And they're getting the Dragonborn DLC first, aren't they? Before that, second one that was released?
Yeah, but you can ride dragons. That's amazing.
But
cool.
you can ride dragons, but you can't actually control where they go or control what they do.
What?
So it's literally like riding a pig in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't control where it goes or what direction it flies in or anything.
Oh. What's the point?
Bit cark.
Because I was going to buy it for that concept, because on a playthrough video, that'd be gold. But you can't control where it goes, it just does as it pleases.
Oh, do you sit on the back?
Yep.
Oh. Well, that's
I
pretty...
suppose it'd be good if you're just bored and just want to fly somewhere, but...
You just want to sit and watch the world go by.
I want to ride a dragon. It's like, no.
Get the fuck
Not
out.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Get out.
Get out. Get out!
How angry can you say that, Rob?
Get out!
Get out! That's of my greatest hits.
It is. Track 2.
Yeah, get out.
Okay, we're kind of drifting away from the subject. Oh, yeah, we were PS3 Skyrim issues, answering the question we had.
Yeah,
on
we
the
had
page.
one question.
Which is more than we had last week.
Well, last month.
Whatever.
we
Last time,
yes, we had one question that wanted us to talk about the PS3 and Skyrim issue. And we don't know anything about it because none of us play the PS3, and when we play Skyrim, it's either on, well, it's mainly on PC, but I play it on Xbox.
it's very
Also,
difficult
I'm
to
a PC.
code for, isn't it?
The PS3 is, yes.
That's what the excuse is, anyway.
Yeah.
Because they had trouble with New Vegas as well, didn't they?
I think everyone had trouble with New Vegas.
Sore point.
Everyone still has trouble with New Vegas. I know I do.
Sore point.
Oh yeah, because you lost all your stuff, didn't you?
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, thanks.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I've got to save game.
What level were you at, Rob?
About 60.
Shit.
Oh no!
I had to have put 80 hours into that.
And he binned his save, as is commonplace with Fallout New Vegas.
You know what isn't common these days?
What?
Good Pokemon games.
Oh, that's a very good point. That was a very smooth segue, Rob.
Yeah, it was to get over the grief.
To get over the grief. I have been playing a lot more Pokemon on the Game Boy recently. Here is proof. I've been playing Pokemon Yellow, and it's seriously good fun. I forgot how much fun it was, and I now realise why I put so much time into it as I did when I didn't have a beard.
Which was never.
And honestly, I wish to do more decent ones because there is now about 500 Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. And I mean, there's an ice cream Pokemon now.
A what?
Ice cream. Oh god, yes. I remember seeing that on an image website, and I had to look it up to see if it was real. And when I did, I just started screaming at Tony, just like, why? Why would you make an ice cream Pokemon?
Just drop to your knees. No, no, no!
You know what needs to happen with Pokemon? A HD remake of Pokemon Snap.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Pokemon.
already on the Wii Virtual Console.
Is it?
I already have it.
Oh my god.
Pokemon Red.
No, I was a Pokemon Blue man.
Oh, this conversation's over.
Did you like Charizard, Blastoise, or Venusaur, Rob?
Blastoise, actually. But
I loved Blastoise and Venusaur. I never got on with Charizard. He
Charizard
leveled up too high.
Charizard was a dick.
He was?
What do I always remember about Charizard? Do you remember the trading card game that was out? That was like huge. $2.50 a pack, and you got like 5 cards in it.
Something like that, yeah.
The Charizard shiny card was one of the rarest you could get.
I have a confession.
What?
The basic set, the jungle set, and the fossil set. I have all the shinies and all the sets, including Charizard and Blastoise.
Same here.
Wow.
That is probably worth a pretty penny.
I've still got them all in like this huge folder. You know,
Yeah.
the sleeves in like. So I reckon
I've still
that
got
could
one
go
mine.
for quite a bit now.
My kids are gonna have that. I'm not getting rid of it. They're gonna be like collectibles.
What the fuck are these, Dad?
Dad, these aren't hollow cards. What are these? These aren't on memory stick. No, this is called paper.
What made my day? Mr. fucking Mime.
Yes.
Mr. Mime, he's a badass. Bitches don't know about Mr. Mime.
What about Jinx?
Jinx. No,
Mr. Mime's other half.
No
as
one
I
likes
always saw
Jinx.
it.
I'll tell you who I wish I could get. Fucking Porygon.
Oh, he's a bitch to get his.
You could only get him from those slot machines, can't you?
9,000 coins, I think you said it was.
9,999 coins.
Cheap.
I have 210.
Ooh.
Game Shark cartridge. Game Shark cartridge.
Yeah. So, they do need to make more of those.
Saying that about Game Shark cartridges, you looked on eBay when we were chatting the other day, didn't you?
Oh God, yeah.
Game Shark cartridges.
£40 to £50 for a Game Shark cartridge.
What,
Go
for
to
an
a
old
second-hand
Game Boy?
store.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shockingly
And
expensive.
if you want to buy Pokemon Red for a Game Boy and like no box or anything, £18.
You kidding me?
You
No.
could get that.
Oh man, mine are immaculate.
You could get
Swear
that
to
from a car boot for like 20p.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Pokemon, good. Next topic.
That was a terrible segue.
Shut up.
Get out.
You get out.
All right, see ya.
Bye. I forgot what we was talking about.
We weren't. We was thinking.
Oh yeah, I was trying to move it along.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Yeah, but shut up. eBay. Pokemon Red. That won't load for some reason.
Clap.
Do
I
you know
love
how
that
many-
picture you've just uploaded.
Do you know how many childhood feelings I just had looking at that cartridge? Wow.
Ooh. You could collect 12 nectar points if you bought it.
Nectar points.
I don't understand. Okay. Pokemon. Good. Alright. Because it's Christmas. Soon.
Yes.
I think.
hadn't
I hope.
The primary gifting period.
Is it?
That's what Christmas should be referred to as now on. The primary gifting period.
When robot overlords take over, they'll just rename it as that.
The primary gifting period.
Commence!
Commence gifting window. The gifting window has opened. Gifting. The gifting window is now closed.
Okay, so, as it is the primary gifting window,
Yeah.
signalling the end of the year, what is our games of the year?
Our games of the year. If you are indeed a parent listening to this podcast, we can name some games that your son or daughter may like to play on one of their various consoles.
My Little
PC.
Pony.
Or PC. Well, the PC does count when I say console.
What?
It's a format, alright?
If you say so.
I will
This
eat
is a
your
format
head,
for
Cotton.
the primary gifting period.
So, if we had to name 2 games each. Just 2.
Two games. Ooh.
He's having a think, bless him.
Yeah, he's thinking. I'm trying to think of games that came out this year because I don't want to say one that came out last year like an idiot.
Fuck. Sorry.
Clap's high. High clap is high.
Games of the year. Oh man, I've already said Far Cry 3 and Assassin's Creed 3 are up there.
See, I haven't played enough of Far Cry 3 to declare it my favourite.
I think my proper favourite game would actually be Far Cry 3, but for the most fun I've had this year, considering how recent we've just had it, would have to be Borderlands 2.
I agree on Borderlands 2.
When did Arkham City come out?
That was last year.
Was
That
it?
was last year.
That-
Yeah.
Though they are releasing a Game of the Year edition.
22nd of November last year. Yeah.
I had Game of the Year edition on Steam anyway. I don't know about console.
And it's coming out for the Wii U as well. Bet you can't wait for that.
Yeah, to play on my not Wii U. Good job.
Ooh.
A
Good job
shout I'd make would be Max Payne 3.
No.
I really enjoyed the story on that.
Nah.
I enjoyed the game, I just didn't enjoy the story that much.
You didn't enjoy the story?
Not that much. To be
Oh.
honest. Disdain.
Oh. However, what I will say, if your son and or daughter doesn't like shooty action games and they like driving games, I would recommend Forza Horizon. That's a good bit of fun. It's not as technical and focused as Forza Motorsport 4, and it is genuine good fun because you've still got the customization and still the same vast amount of cars that you had in that game, and it's free roam, and it is real good fun. So that's one of my recommendations.
Would it be cheating if I said Castle Crashers because it came out on PC this year?
That would not be cheating because technically you
No.
are correct.
But I only played it on Xbox.
And that came out years ago.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been a fair while.
That would be cheating, wouldn't it, really?
It would be cheating, but that's a shout if someone's got Xbox Live points left over, you know. Go and pick that one up.
I know what it's going to be.
What?
It's going to be Mass Effect 3. It just will.
I never liked the Mass Effect games. I just could never get into them.
And one other to go to 2 because everyone else has. Borderlands 2.
So that is a good shout from the people at that manly gaming blog / variety show. Borderlands 2 is the game to be picking up.
Is that what? Did we all pick Borderlands 2?
We all picked Borderlands 2.
So does that mean our collective game of the year is Borderlands 2?
Yes.
Spot on.
Yeah, I would support that 100%. Game of the year, Borderlands 2. On your own, it's good fun. With friends, it's even better. And if you've got Twitter, you can get the free shift keys.
You can if you have it on Xbox and PS3 as well.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's that simple. You can pick it up now.
It'd be great.
What would be great?
A Vita version. Ooh, the time I'd waste on that.
On the toilet.
Yeah. Basically.
I have an anti-recommendation for parents.
What?
Go for it.
Looking to buy kids something for Christmas. Do not buy them anywhere under the age of 16. Black Ops 2. The single-player campaign is so graphic in some of its images.
Yes.
Like the first thing you see is a man burning alive in a car. Yeah, it made me tetchy. It made me a bit on edge about the whole thing, and I have to admit,
I mean, the game itself is rated 18, but a lot of parents don't really take it as seriously because it's not a movie.
Exactly, it is very, very graphic.
If they showed on the front cover what happens in the game, I somehow think that the parents wouldn't buy it.
Doesn't a little girl get burnt to death like at the start?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't played the campaign yet, so.
There's not really much to the campaign. Don't get me wrong, the multiplayer and the zombies mode is really good fun. But the single player is very short, and at the same time it is very graphic in stuff that happens in it.
It's a very adult single player. Very adult.
So you know what's weird? You know how most people are like, the story's better in the Black Ops games than the Infinity Ward ones. I'm the other way around. I like the Infinity Ward stories, not their multiplayer.
Yeah, I will agree with that. I prefer Infinity Ward stories.
I enjoyed Call of Duty 4's story. Because that sort of went from a serious a serious military style storyline, and it gradually moved it on to more about the people in the military. And then Modern Warfare 2 took that even further. But with Modern Warfare 2, the multiplayer suffered.
Can we just say,
yeah,
we all just have man crushes on Captain Price and get it over with?
For me, it's Captain Price and Woods from Black Ops.
I haven't played Black Ops.
As in the first Black Ops game.
I didn't play it, did I?
Oh.
I got halfway and I thought, this is dreadful.
But yeah, Captain Price and Sergeant Woods. Sergeant Woods for me.
Captain Price had his moustache.
What a stash it is.
It is.
However, in Modern Warfare 2 and 3, it's more of a beard now.
Yeah, well, it's gritty,
He's gritty. Soap!
Soap and his mohawk.
Yeah, and his Scottishness.
What have you got against the Scottish people?
I've got nothing against the Scottishness. It's just I didn't expect him to have such a strong Scottish accent for a guy named Soap.
Soap McTavish. I mean, really. It's right there in the name.
I just didn't expect him to be that Scottish,
Soap McTavish.
Oh, there's racist and his racist accent.
That is not racist. That is historically accurate. Thank you very much.
So yeah, parents, if you're looking to buy a little Danny boy who's age 12 a game for his little games console,
Buy Minecraft.
yes,
yes.
buy him
Buy
Minecraft.
a Minecraft.
Everybody loves Minecraft.
There you go. Actually, it's quite terrifying, Minecraft, in some ways.
Yes, but you don't see a
Especially now
little
they've updated
girl,
it.
you don't see a little girl get burned to death.
Yeah, but you will be terrified every time you hear someone, like, whispering.
Or you hear the thing of the what's it, the like Slenderman things.
Oh, they are brilliant though, aren't they?
Have fun sleeping tonight, little Timmy.
You've had it disgustingly wrong.
So, game of the year, Borderlands 2.
Or Minecraft.
Was Minecraft this year on the arcade?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's a good call. If we're going like full retail game, we'll say Borderlands. Borderlands. And
Yeah.
if we're talking arcade, Minecraft definitely.
There you go. Prompted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's that.
I can't believe we all agreed on one game. You know.
yeah.
I expected it to be quite more of a debate, but the fact that we say Borderlands 2,
It's just a fucking good game.
because
I'll
I'm
put that
doing-
on the box, won't I? TMGB.
It's just fucking good.
I'm gonna do a mock-up of that box right now.
It's just fucking good. End of the year.
Oh, dude.
Oh, you know, it'd be terrible
What?
if Borderlands 2 came out last year and we had forgot.
It was definitely this year, wasn't it?
It was definitely this year.
Yeah, it was.
Do you want me to double check that very quickly?
No. We'll trust ourselves.
What did that? Borderlands 2.
Borderlands.
Anything else we need to talk about?
Yeah, it was September this year.
Good.
Anything else we need to talk about? Games that are coming out next year.
Ooh.
GTA 5!
GTA 5.
Yep, that's it. Conversation over. We'll just
Oh,
talk about
conversation
GTA.
over.
We've got GTA 5, the previously mentioned Bioshock Infinite.
Not cancelled. Sorry.
Delayed, not cancelled.
Yeah, that's the one. Everyone, did you think for half a second everyone was like, oh.
For anyone
probably
that's
think about-
interested, the new Dead Island
No.
is out next April. I loved the first one. It was very glitchy, but I loved it.
I think
Sniper
it's-
Ghost Warrior 2.
I'm not allowed to play that. I'm banned
Why?
because I'm scary.
You are very scary on Sniper Ghost Warrior.
Oh. Dead Space 3 next year.
Metal Gear
And Aliens
Rising
Colonial
Revengeance.
Earth Defense Force for the Vita? Yes.
My own personal little wonder thing, which is Rayman Legends. Oh no! Rayman Legends is only coming out on the Wii U.
Yep.
Oh, I love Rayman. You gits.
What was that?
Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel.
No. I thought that was
Yeah.
out already.
No, apparently it says March 26th here.
Oh.
No, there will be a lot of shovelware next year, but there's a lot of good stuff. Primarily GTA 5, as we've mentioned. That looks superb.
It does.
SimCity.
Although,
Oh yes, Sim City.
ooh. I wouldn't mind a new SimCity.
From what I've seen of it so far, it looks bloody brilliant.
What else is there? No, I've no more.
Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14.
In the shock of the century.
Yeah. And Sniper Elite V2 is coming to Wii U.
Gruesome.
I wouldn't say gruesome. It was a very cartoony game.
I didn't play it. I don't care for sniper games.
Oh,
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 oh.
oh. So, does that wrap it up for this podcast?
I think so.
We think
Oh.
so.
On my notes, we had to discuss video game soundtracks, but I can't be bothered.
We'll leave that for another time.
Yeah, because I'm running out of topics to talk about.
And we've covered a lot this episode. We hope our recommendations for Game of the Year have been very, very apt for you if you
Oh,
are
yes.
buying games.
I remember.
What? Spit it out!
Everyone knows we're sort of sponsored by 01 Gaming.
Yeah.
But because we have a superiority complex,
yes,
we feel like we should put them in their place.
We do have more subscribers than they do, I think.
On YouTube, at least.
Yeah, on YouTube. That's something.
So, do you think we should challenge them to Team Fortress?
Let us lay down the gauntlet.
Did you just slap your cock on the table?
Yes. It went through the table. What I'm saying, 01 Gaming, if you are listening to this, we are challenging you to a game of Team Fortress 2.
We've got 3 guys. You bring your best 3 guys.
You bring your best 3. We've got our 3. You let us know when and where, and we'll do it. We'll take you.
We'll have to get a shit prize. Like a bowling trophy.
Yeah.
With someone else's name on.
Yeah.
That's up for grabs.
That's up for grabs.
A trophy from a car boot.
Yeah.
We should go to a car boot.
We'll give away a trophy for Steve Jones bowling.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys know, for some reason my audio comes out at 58 minutes. I don't know why. I've just lost this last 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, you're joking.
Well, we're only 1 hour, 1 minute in, so I'll cut it off here. And there we go. It's as simple as that. Thank you again so much for listening to our podcast this month. And from me and the guys, we hope you have a very nice, safe Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Exactly, for those that are that way inclined.
That way inclined.
We hope our advice to you has been somewhat helpful. And we hope to see you again in the new year. Thanks again. Bye!
Bye.